Welcome back to TnT. I'm Ntshinga, and with me is Kaunda and Ntunja. Thanks for joining me once again.
Thanks, X.
We've been talking about the key players in the different pools for the World Cup, and we've already spoken about pools A and B, so look for the video on the website if you've missed that discussion. In this one specifically, we'll look at pools C and D, and the way that Kaunda has selected these pools and is the order that we expect them to finish up by the time the quarterfinals come around. So in Pool C, you expect, and I suppose obviously New Zealand to finish tops, Argentina over Tonga, and then Namibia and Georgia to bring up the rear. But the New Zealand is by and far the favourites for this pool.
No, for sure. They're the best team in the world. Argentina, a massive win against the Springboks. They go in with a lot of confidence.
Yep.
Tonga struggled a little bit in the Pacific Nations tournament against the likes of Fiji and Samoa.
Yeah.
So I don't think that they will win this. I don't think they'll go through. Namibia, decent team.
Yeah, they'll fancy their chances against Georgia and
They
Tonga.
can beat Georgia, and it'll be an interesting game, Namibia against Tonga as well.
Okay, well, that's a look at the way we expect it to finish up. But the key player, the crucial player that you selected for New Zealand, and that's a tough selection, is Aaron Smith.
I mean, you've got world-class players all over the park for the All Blacks. But I think for me, if I look at their strategy going forward, New Zealand beat teams by playing the game very quickly. So to be able to do that, you need a halfback who's also very good with his distribution, a crisp pass, reads the game well. There's no better scrum half in the world than Aaron Smith. He's going to be critical in terms of linking forwards, linking backline players. And, you know, if he can give Dan Carter crisp ball, Nonu crisp ball,
sure.
They can actually win the tournament.
The other Smith I like very much is the other Smith of the New Zealand team, Ben Smith. When they do mount a counter-attack, he's been crucial over the last couple of seasons. But like you say, a tough selection, quality throughout that squad.
Another Smith, Conrad as well.
Another Smith, Conrad as well. Yeah, just be born a Smith if you're a New Zealander. Looking at Pool D, and again, this is the way we expect them to finish up before the end of at the end of the pool stages. It's not really an easy pool, but Ireland, they've been absolutely phenomenal, and you think France will finish second in this pool?
Yeah, you never know what you'll get with France.
You never know.
You know, they actually look decent in the games leading up to the tournament. Ireland-France is going to be a huge, huge game, you know. So, Italy, dark horse in the group.
Yeah.
When you got a player like Castro Giovanni, who's guaranteed to give you your right shoulder, you got your Sergio Perises in the mix as well.
Yeah.
Very good number 8, amongst the best in the world. Anything can happen. Canada, Romania, they'll be watching the tournament just like me.
From quarterfinals, yeah.
I think Ireland will probably end up meeting Argentina in the quarterfinal, and most probably meet Australia in the semis, and I think that'll be the end of the road for them. France, All Blacks, quarterfinal in Cardiff, where they lost in 2007.
Yep, can you imagine?
Same venue. Let's hope Stuart Barnes is the ref again.
Certainly we'll be hoping so. Well, the Irish have been amazing in the last season or two. Wayne Barnes, sorry. But tell you what, who's also been amazing, Johnny Sexton. He's now, can you believe, already amassed more than 50 Test caps. He's still a very young man at age 30 because he started late. He's going to get to 60 or 70. Yeah. He's really, really going to be special for them.
Yeah, he's the most important player in that side, X. Don't forget now, strategically, how Ireland play. They actually play a similar game to South Africa. Yep. They're not a flamboyant side that gives the ball air. So they set phases are very important. And this guy's boot is going to be critical. Expect him to stand in the pocket a few times and go for that drop goal. Arguably the best fly half in the world. If he fires at this World Cup, Ireland can go to semi-finals and final. Yeah,
also led by the inspirational Paul O'Connell as well. He plays a massive part in that Irish side. For the French side, talking leadership, and it is their captain, Thierry Dusautoir. He was wonderful. 2011, he won player who was nominated for World Player of the Year. What a year, and he'll probably repeat the same in this World Cup.
They don't call him the Black Death for nothing.
Yeah, no, it's dangerous, dangerous.
I think France, as I said, could end up second. And he's going to be playing against the All Blacks, who are dressed in black, playing against the Black Death. Hey. Now, that's going to be interesting. Thierry Dusautoir, 2011 World Cup, 2007 World Cup, he was the star player. Yeah. And I think something like 37 tackles in that quarterfinal in 2007, the highest number of tackles I've seen at an international level. Work rate from this player is going to be important if they want to go far in the tournament.
Yeah, well, I saw his tears at the end of the 2011 Rugby World Cup in a press conference afterwards. He will remember the bitterness of that, and it's certainly going to drive him. Right, this is how we expect the two different pools to end up. New Zealand tops and Ireland tops in Pool D. New Zealand in a quarterfinal. Who do you think they'll face?
I think, as I said, New Zealand versus France quarterfinals in Cardiff. Ireland, Argentina. Ireland should go through there. I'm going to make a call.
Make a call.
Final of the World Cup, New Zealand versus Australia. Australia to win it.
I'm not going to put my money on anything, not right now. But if he wins, I'll shake your hand. I certainly will. Thank you very much, Kaunda, Ntunja. And yeah, make sure you don't miss Talking Tactics next week. Thanks for joining us. Okay.
In the semis, and maybe All Blacks in the final.
I'm going to ask you about England, but hold that thought and who they'll meet potentially in those quarterfinals. But in terms of Australia, who we expect to finish top...